Yeah, and the thing I'm going to point out about the Jets, like I said about the Bengals, the fact that the Bengals have a first round offensive tackle who is not starting or not needed to start. The Jets have that with Olu Fashanu, and then the number 4 team, the Cleveland Browns, the fact that they have 3 starting caliber tackles: Jedrick Wills at left tackle, Jack Conklin coming back off injury, potentially playing right tackle, with DeJuan Jones, who filled in at right tackle last year and was excellent as a rookie, especially a mid-round rookie. The depth that the Browns have, I mean, they've been a top 5 offensive line for a while here, and then you throw in one of the best interior groups, Joel Bitonio at left guard, Ethan Pocic at center, and Wyatt Teller at right guard. The Browns have depth, and they have just a good group of starters as well.
Yeah, I think this is a top 3 offensive line. I mean, Jack Conklin is a top-level player. I would like to see them give DeJuan Jones a chance to unseat Jedrick Wills at left tackle, honestly. Like, DeJuan Jones showed last year that he should be playing, and he's not, because I think the best of the 3 right now is Jack Conklin. And when he's healthy, it makes sense to give him, like, he didn't lose his starting job by getting injured, right? So I think it makes sense to keep him as the right tackle. But that leaves DeJuan Jones, who showed last year that he could be really good, sitting on the bench because you don't want to move him to the other side. I would give him a shot. And, okay, maybe it might not work, right? You might go through training camp or preseason or whatever and go, that guy is a train wreck at left tackle. He can only play right tackle. Forget it. Move him back there. Fine. Put him on the bench. But Jedrick Wills is underachieved as a first round, as the answer at left tackle. I don't think he's a long-term answer for them at left tackle, at which point I would see if DeJuan Jones can do that. I mean, Chris Collinsworth on the draft show last year was like, I think DeJuan Jones can be a left tackle. So we discovered last year he's already an NFL caliber player. He showed that. He's better than a lot of people expected him to be. He slipped in the draft for whatever reason, but he already exceeded those expectations. So let's see if he can defy expectations again and give him a shot to win the left tackle job. Because if DeJuan Jones is an upgrade over Wills at left tackle, I mean, this might be the best offensive line in the NFL at that point, because you've got, I think, the best guard tandem in the NFL. Ethan Pocic at center is good. Jack Conklin is better than good at right tackle. And then you've just got Jedrick Wills at left tackle, who could be upgraded upon. I mean, I would give that a shot to happen.
The one interesting thing about DeJuan Jones at 6'8", 370 plus, or whatever he is, he did not play like this mauling right tackle. I think the lack of foot speed and ability to move actually affected him quite a bit in the run game. You see that discrepancy in his pass blocking versus run blocking grades. He was excellent in games going head-to-head with T.J. Watt. I mean, he is really difficult to get around. You can't bull rush him.
Right.
And he's athletic enough to just always be in position that you can't get around him, right? I mean, DeJuan Jones, I don't know whether it's left tackle or right tackle, I think will be okay in pass protection. My question is actually the run game for a guy that, on paper, again, you'd be like, oh, he's 6'8", 370. He's a road grader. And he's actually not at the moment, because I think the lack of athleticism has caught up so far. So as he's growing into that, he has a chance to become a really good player. And I think that, again, that's why. And Jack Conklin, even at this point in his career, I think is still a viable starting right tackle when he's healthy. And that's why the Browns are so high here, and you actually want to put them even higher because of some of this depth here.
Yeah, I mean, this is a really good offensive line. I think definitely one of the best in the NFL, and a strength of this team.